cold out there, baby. Woo! Look how red is my hands. Whew. Look. If you do not need to go outside, do not go outside. Okay, jeez. Mad at me still. Oh boy. Freezing. Ooh. Nobody loves me. Okay. Freezing. No food, no money. Music case full. All I want, sir. Let me see if people are available to. Come to I know you want me. Wow, it's freezing out there. Whew. I went out there for a few minutes to get something to eat, and it's cold. Let me see Juicy. She's not be available. Let me see. Nobody's available. Nobody care about it. And cold. It's cold. And it's not a secret I try to hide. Go to bed.
Guys, how are you? How are you?
Hi.
How is everybody? If you're in the
Cold.
snowstorm, let me know. You're such a baddie. Thank you, Violet. So are you.
Who?
Annika, yes, I do.
Cold and lonely, bro.
I need a paper towel. I'm eating some soup. I was gonna eat soup and then go on live, but I'm like, let me just go live. I know some of you guys are in the areas with like, hi puppy lover. Hey, shout out Mia, thank you for subscribing. Shout out Emma, thank you for subscribing.
Ooh.
Naya from Lebanon, yes, I remember you. Nora asked, what am I eating? It's bean soup.
It's freezing out here. I would like to be sponsored by Celsius. That would be great. But that's not gonna happen. That's crazy. I got a bag. It's alright though. How you doing? That's alright. I'm used to it. I know you want me.
This storm, Sandra, is massive. You're talking about 30-plus states impacted, 200 million
Wow.
people in the path of all this.
Yeah, even my family on the Gulf Coast of Texas, they're getting freezing rain.
Wow.
I'm
Don't
cold.
get that there outside of Houston. And this is going to be a day-long event, days long if we're not in correctly. Once the snow
You're right.
stops, that snow, the cold temperatures, they're going to be here to stay.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of us in our recent memory don't recall something like that, where you're talking about a storm ending and then having to deal with sub-zero temperatures for the next 9-10 days. I mean, it's really incredible what will happen post-storm that makes it all that more challenging.
How you
for
doing,
us to
everybody?
clean up
Please
this
like and
storm us to
subscribe.
recover
I'm
from it.
cold
And that's why I think you're seeing
and
a lot of schools
normally.
say, no, we're not going to make everybody come in. We need everybody off the roads tomorrow, even though I'm telling you that the precipitation is winding down after 9 o'clock tonight, or at least going lighter and then eventually just to light snow. We're just in no shape tomorrow to bounce back from something like this with this type of intense cold in place. So this is our CAD-man camera. It's over in Brooklyn, and usually, of course, we have it pivoted up and we look back in a beautiful lower Manhattan. Well, you can't do that because you wouldn't see anything. And you just see sheets of snow
That's
here
sad.
and low visibility. It's just incredible. You just haven't seen a city like this in so long. And you can thank the temperatures for that. Well, don't thank them. 12 degrees feels like zero. There are gusts in the park at 21 miles an hour. LaGuardia has been gusting over 30. When you look at blizzard criteria, you're looking at less than a quarter-mile visibility, frequent gusts over 35 miles an hour for a period of 3 hours.
That's
Now,
all right,
I
though. I'm
don't
used
know
to it.
that we're going to establish this as an official blizzard, but we're certainly getting conditions that are near blizzard conditions. Something to
24,
think
that's
about,
crazy.
especially
14
for the
subs.
north, we're just stacking up so many inches of snow. Shovel in intervals as you can. You know, we have this dry kind of pixie dust snow first, and it's pretty easy to remove it first. The only thing challenging about it is getting out in this extreme cold. So as little exposed skin as possible, and then just try to get in and out as fast as you can. Apply that calcium chloride and salt in intervals as well. Make sure all the vents outside the house are clear. Make sure the pets, you know, where they are and they haven't gone outdoor. I know one of my little puppies loves that snow, and they eat the snow. Now get them back in. All right, so looking at the radar, something that I'm noticing now, and this is widespread heavy snow, but you can see this band, which is coming from about
I'm about to restart when it hits
Flemington
20
in the Old Bridge
minute
down
mark
to
if nobody joins me.
Curling over to Coney Island and the Rockaways.
Maybe it cold
That's
and
a
lonely.
really heavy band of snow. So you think it's snowing heavy now. When this comes in, step it up again. But then
How you doing,
south of
everyone?
that band, even though our radar is showing a lot of snow, there's a lot of sleet being reported. I just got a report from Tom's River. It's not sleet there, and I think it's because the precipitation got a little heavier there. So that's what happens. It gets heavier, it's snow, and when it gets lighter, it's sleet. And that's what we'll have to go through during the afternoon hours. So with that in mind, when I look at the snowfall rates, it corresponds, it kind of proves what I'm talking about, because you got the heavy snows that are about to lift into New York City, but then the lighter rates here because sleet is mixing in. But it can be a heavy sleet to still accumulate with those ice pellets. Then there are the big rates off to the south. All right, so let's see how that corresponds to what Danny has been analyzing up in the Weather Center.
Yeah.
Danny, some of the new tool, I can't wait to see this, and then the rates that we still have to go.
That's
I'm going to walk through
crazy.
area by area, starting in New Jersey, where you're
I'm never
talking
gonna get
about those
monetized,
really
but it's
intense
alright.
snowfall rates. One that I didn't have time to populate, Franklin Lake's 7.6 inches of snow so far. It's an area that the snowfall intensity is about to pick up.
Celsius
Rivervale,
is the
7
best.
inches of snow. White House,
I know I
6
want
inches of snow. Now we're
you.
gonna take
It's not a
Long
secret I
Island,
try to
6 inches.
hide.
Syosset, 5 inches of snow. In Hudson Valley, I'm having a tough time finding fresh reports. If you have any, send them our way. But over 4 inches of snow so far for Woodlawn and Monset. We'll take you to Connecticut, 3.5 for Stanford. Another area I haven't seen fresh reports, so send them in. But I just refreshed the New York City totals on Staten Island, closing in on 8 inches. Elgin Hills at 7.8. One I didn't have time to add on is in Williamsburg, where we're at 6 inches of snow right now, but Sheepshead Bay, eclipsing that at 6.3. JFK and LaGuardia haven't had an update in several hours, where we saw 3 inches of snow, and I'm waiting for an update for Central Park as well. These are the areas that are going to start to back off on.
'Cause I'm not
totals
sexy
once it changes
enough
over to sleet, right?
for
So in
you
Central Park,
guys.
this is the snowfall intensity we expect for the next couple of hours. An inch to an inch and a half through about 2 or 3. It'll be a tough call of when that sleet changeover happens. Once it does, as Lee has been telling us, we won't add to the snowfall, but it doesn't impact what the impact is, right? We're still going to have several inches of snow. At that point, it's just the layer of ice or glaze.
No,
on
it stops
top of
around
it.
8.
Where we won't
Recording.
carry over to sleet, we are going to continue pumping up
Guys, I'm gonna
heavy
restart. I'll be back.
sunset later this evening. This is the lower